How's it going, guys? Nerf Gun Charlie here. Excuse me. Been a rough morning. But this is an announcement release trailer for the Orb of Time remaster mod. Like, comment, and subscribe if you've been liking the content and you like today's content, which is more audio. Right now, you're probably watching just a replay of some of the footage from the first mission in the campaign that I remastered. But here in about an hour, at time of recording, you'll probably be getting this around the time it releases. The Orb of Time Remastered mod will be going live, which is my take on the first mod I ever played in the Armada modding community. It's the first full conversion mod I ever played. It helped me learn how to mod. We have the original version. It's on mod database. I uploaded it there so it would not be lost with its 1.1 patch, and I created a 1.2 patch to make it a little bit faster to play through if you choose to modify the original playstyle that Jester has there. And around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have the remastered released for download. Install instructions are in its description. But I'm quite happy with what I've got. I just spent the last few hours prior to this getting all the voice files working. So we've got custom voice files for the Dominion, the Breen, the Cardassians, Ducat, the Borg have new voice files for a lot of their starships. We've got different voice files for some of the Federation and Klingon units. They have custom hero voices. It has been very fulfilling to do this remaster. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I really do. And what's next? Well, I've already been planning that. You got to plan ahead with these projects. I've already started a new emergency alert scenario audio drama script. We're trying something a little different there, where it's not going to be just emergency alerts. I'm going to try and blend audio drama with emergency alerts, so you'll have some narration of what's going on, along with breaks where you have the emergency alert scenarios that are occurring in the background or the foreground. We're going to attempt it. And based on what scenario I've picked to try to do, it's probably going to be the longest one I've ever worked on. So it's going to take some time to put it together and do it right. But I feel that I need to do it. And when it comes to modding, the next modding project has already been selected, and quite honestly, this is one that I'm excited about, more so than even taking the reins of Future Tense and getting that out, because it's a mod that was never released publicly, and it was done by the founder of ArmadaFleetCommand.com, the website, Mr. AFC himself. So it is his mod. And I'm going to do a full announcement trailer for that mod, do it some justice. Suffice to say, it was never finished, hence why it never got released. But we are going to try and interpret what he's already got there and complete his mod to the best of my ability. I'm not saying I'm going to capture his vision 100%, but his work needs to be seen. And already, just by testing it on a really old PC that really can't handle it, it already looks amazing. So I can't wait to put it on my modern PCs, Windows 11, and really drive home what this thing can do. Suffice to say, you're in for quite a few surprises with what he started. And like I said, I'm just going to try and finish it and honor him as best as I can. After that, I've got one or two more mods that I wouldn't mind remastering. The other thing to look out for, and I'll probably do a short announcement trailer for this as well, is I have a data dump of Armada Fleet Command from 2013 when they were migrating, their hosting. That's where a lot of Armada 1 and some Armada 2 files were lost. If you go to Armada Fleet Command or you go to the Armada Files archive, there's not a lot for A1 there. I have all of that, and I'm doing a repository on mod database that anybody you want to you want to get with Thunderchero with AFC, you want to get with the people that run the Armada Files archive, or anything else, by all means. I want to make for sure that this is seen by everybody, because we're talking about really old mods that haven't been seen since 2013. 3D 3DS Max models that were made in the early 2000s. Um, I want to say probably about 20 to 30% of the Armada 2 stuff has not been seen since this point, and about 95% of the Armada 1 stuff has not been out there up until this point. So that is one of the next quick things I'm going to do real quick, is get a repository going, and like I said, I'll have an announcement trailer for that with links and all of that going. Um, so yeah, we've got a few modding projects. I've got at least one, maybe two emergency alert scenarios going. But the next mod for my work is already selected, announced. Um, the full announcement will be in a trailer because it deserves its own announcements trailer. But it's already on my Windows 11 laptop and my Windows 11 PC, and it's working beautifully. So I am future proofing this to run the entire length of Windows 11 with GOG. However, if you do have a Windows 10 PC that you are keeping, you're going to keep it off the internet after end of support, it will work on Windows 10 as well. But that's all the time I've got. I've got to go ahead and get this repository up and running. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. I've been really appreciating all the growth on the channel, all the support. I really do. I'm kind of a one-man army right now that I'm able to bounce ideas off of my friends that I've known since I joined the modding community. So it's been a challenge trying to do all of this mostly solo. I do have some help with converting a model here or there nowadays, but I think I'm one of the few Armada 1 modders left. Eventually, I'm going to have to go to Fleet Ops, and I know this, but it's fun nonetheless. And I'm hoping to find other people that are still modding Armada 1, making their own projects, link up with them. Maybe, on the 25th anniversary year of Armada 1, we can start growing the modding community again and you know, revitalize the old sites, get it going. I don't know. But enough of that. Hope you enjoy the mod. Hope you enjoyed the remaster. And stay tuned for all the new projects. Until the next video, you guys stay safe out there. Have fun. And stay cool.